Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariah and this is Mariah's Moods. And in today's video, we're going to talk about some bookish gift ideas. So we are approaching gift giving season. So whether you celebrate Christmas or any other holiday, this tends to be the time of year where lots of gift exchanging is happening. And if you're like me, that season is coming on way quicker than I had anticipated, and I am scrambling to get presents in time for the big day. So as I've been scrambling to find gifts for those close to me, as well as come up with a list of some things that I would like this year, I thought it would be fun to make a video with some bookish gift recommendations. So today I have for you 15 bookish gift ideas that I think would be great for the bookish lovers in your life, or things that you yourself could request this year. So without further ado, let's hop into the list. So the first thing I have for you, and really I think the most obvious gift for a bookish or book lover, would be a book itself, which I know is something that's so simple but also can be very stressful, because if you are an avid reader or you are trying to gift for an avid reader, trying to figure out what book to get them can be very stressful. So while I do love giving books as gifts, I really try and think about something maybe a little obscure, unique, that I've maybe read or heard good things about that I could recommend to a friend. But if you are not an avid reader, or you really don't read the same things as your friend or family member, here's a little thing that I like to do. So if the person you are gifting for has Goodreads or an Amazon wish list, I typically do a little bit of snooping. So I like to get on my friends and family Goodreads, look at what's on their like TBR shelf, or look for books that they've marked as want to read. So I like to try and choose a recent pick on that list. I found that more than likely they have just been scrolling and clicking one to read and haven't had a chance to actually pick that book up yet. And I do like to try and pick something that isn't necessarily on KU, because then more than likely they just got it on their Kindle and they've read it already. So that's kind of what I do to get around the book buying gift itself. But I do realize that that is a little bit of a gamble, because you don't know, have they already read it? Have they picked it up? Have they purchased it? I don't know. Number 2, I like to gift annotating tools to my friends and family that do like annotating or interested in getting into annotating their books. So I usually like to start with gifting just some tabs. I really love these translucent tabs. They're lots of different colors, but I do like that they are translucent, so when I put them on my page, I can still see what's happening underneath. I also like to gift pens and highlighters. These are the tools that I like to use the most. They're very simple, regularly affordable, and the great thing about these is it's not too late. You can find them on Amazon or even in local stores, so you can get them in time for the big day. My favorite pen to annotate is really something that I just got on a whim as a gift. They are the Bayam? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And is it? Yeah, okay, there you go. They're the fine liner pens. I do really like them. I found that they don't bleed through the pages, so that's always nice. And I tend to have a heavy hand, so these have worked really well for me. As far as highlighting goes, I really like the zebra midliners. I think I got this pack from Target, but they're also available online, Amazon, and you can typically find them in just regular stores. Barnes & Noble tends to have a small pack too. I do like the unique colors. They have a range of light to dark, and I'm weird. I like to match my annotating tools to the actual book itself. And I think my favorite, and I can't find it at the moment, is the gray. Really love the gray highlighter. Again, these don't really bleed. I think those are great for maybe stocking stuffers or someone that loves to annotate, or maybe getting into annotation would be a great gift to give. So number 3, I have a reading journal. So there are so many different pre-made reading journals out there. They've got great spreads, very easy to work with. They can be something simple for maybe someone who reads just a few books a year that would like to document their reading journey. And then there's some that have more in-depth spreads for more avid readers. There's so many out there. I will link down below some of my favorite kind of pre-made book journals. But if you want to get a little more creative and a little more customizable, you could actually set up the beginning spreads for your book lovers. So you can get just a very basic blank notebook. This is my current year's reading journal, and I have a video of me setting it up at the beginning of this year, and I will set it up again at the beginning of next year. So I have actually picked up my reading journal for 2024. But you could actually do a couple of fun spreads for them, maybe some fun spreads that include some goals, just very generic, that they could kind of work through and then give them the space to fill in the rest of the year. I think that would be a very thoughtful gift and customizable and a fun little DIY that you could really do in one afternoon. Moving on to the more customizable gifts that I think are really fun and really unique for book lovers are things like book stamps or embossers. So this would be a fun way to create your own personalized library. And so I have an embosser that was actually recently gifted to me, and it's going to be so hard to see, but it's a customized stamp that imprints into the book. My embosser says "From the Library of Mariah," and I just love this idea. You get a new book, you can go ahead and imprint it, and it gives you your own signature within your own library. Now these can get a little bit pricey, but there is another great alternative of just having a personalized book stamp. There's tons of them on Etsy. I will link the shop that I have ordered from several times. Their customer service is great, their products have been great, so I will link that down below. I've gifted them to several friends and they've loved just stamping their books and having their personal signature inside of them. So book lovers tend to take their books everywhere they go, right? Like you can't go anywhere without having at least two books on hand for emergencies. But some people like to keep their books nice and pristine, or just don't want to like throw them around, especially depending on where they're taking their books. So a good bookish gift idea would be a book sleeve. So these are very easy to come across. You can find book sleeves anywhere. Just slide them in, zip them up. It's protecting your book. You could also get very crafty and make these yourselves. They're very easy to sew. I've made a couple for some friends. If you like to knit or crochet, it's even quicker. Just a quick little book sleeve for them to carry their book around, or you can find them online through Etsy. I'm sure Amazon has them as well, and some stores are actually starting to sell book sleeves as well. So even if it's last minute, I'm sure you could find one. You could even get the book sleeve and stuff it with some other bookish goodies like the stamps or the annotating tools, bookmarks, all of those fun things. So book sleeves, great, super cute, and practical. All right, number 6, stickers and bookmarks. Listen, I've got lots of friends that are avid readers and they love a good bookish sticker or bookmark. So let's start off with stickers. I think it's really fun to find personalized stickers for your book lover themselves. You can go online to Amazon and get some quick ones, or you can hop on Etsy and get some more customizable ones. I love book stickers. I just love stickers in general. But finding stickers that are really custom to that friend, family, loved one, whoever you're buying for, makes it all the more special. I just recently was gifted a bunch of book stickers, and just having someone pick stickers that really fit who I am and what my reading taste is was absolutely fantastic. I just have to take a second. This one, best one yet. But also with stickers, we can get into bookmarks. So I have a little bit of sticker anxiety, and the thought of sticking something onto a surface and that being it gives me a lot of anxiety. So I actually use my stickers as bookmarks themselves. But some readers, also like myself, will just find anything laying around to use as a bookmark. So sometimes having a nice bookmark is something that will make you feel a little bit of fancy and a little special. So one type of bookmark that I really love, if it's not going to be a sticker, is going to be the magnetic ones that just kind of open up and fold over your page to hold your place. They tend to be very, very affordable and will come in lots of packs. Also, again, if you want to get crafty, you can make your own bookmark for your loved one, and I think that that makes it even more special. I recently had a friend make some customizable, just little snowmen, and I just absolutely love it. And you can put some personalized stuff on the back if you'd like, something for them to remember you as they're enjoying their book. Number 7, Kindle covers. So if your book lover reads from a Kindle, gifting Kindle covers can always be really fun. I personally love a clear Kindle cover, and here is why. I already told you that I struggle with the idea of sticking my stickers to something permanently and that just being it. But I have found getting a clear Kindle cover, I can customize my stickers. These still have the paper backs on them, and I can change them out as I see fit, and I can enjoy my covers without actually putting them permanently onto my Kindle. So that's just my little clear Kindle cover hack, but there's so many other cute Kindle covers out there. I recently gifted a family member a customizable Christmas Kindle cover last year, and she absolutely loved it, and so she puts it on when it's this time of year and wants to enjoy all her cozy Christmas romances that she gets into. But there's so many different options out there. Just make sure that you are getting a Kindle cover that actually fits the Kindle that your book lover has. So number 8, a book light. So not every reader is a Kindle reader, so reading at night can sometimes be a little difficult. You don't necessarily want all the light from a lamp, or you might be disrupting someone that maybe sleeps with you. So book lights are a great, very simple gift for a book lover. I have a very simple one here. This is actually my daughter's, and this one actually just clips onto your book, and it has just a little lamp across the top, and it just makes it very easy to read at night and not disturb anyone else, or it's not too much light that's going to overstimulate your brain more than your book may be doing. So this is a very just simple present that could be a great stocking stuffer or a book sleeve stuffer. I got this one from Target a few years ago. They're usually at Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. Usually local indie bookstores will carry them, but you could also order them online if you have time to do so before the big gift giving day. Number 9, bookish cups. Most of the book lovers that I know will also enjoy a good beverage while they're reading, whether it's coffee or a glass of wine or whatever they enjoy, a big glass of water. I mean, let's be honest, most book lovers are also drink people as well. So getting some type of cup or glass or mug that fits that bookish theme is also a great gift. So I have a couple of mugs that are my favorites. This one, of course, I've got to loop in the Disney and the Belle, but my husband got this one for me a few years ago, and it is definitely bookish theme. I mean, look at our king right there. Absolutely love a good beast moment. I use this one all of the time, absolutely love it. Another great idea for the book cup is if your book lover has a local indie bookstore that they love. I think they're catching on to this pattern as well, that book lovers tend to love drinks as well. So a lot of bookstores are starting to have their own merch printed onto mugs. So you could also go to one of their favorite local indie bookstores. I think that that would also be greatly appreciated as well. All right, so our next one is another gift that is practical but also very fun, and that is going to be number 10, a book stand organizer. I don't really know what to call these. They're floating all over online, and I was recently gifted one and I absolutely love it. So I have here a book stand. So this is something that is designed to sit on your nightstand or a table, really anywhere you want it. But what I really love about it is this right here acts as a bookmark. So as you're reading, when you get done, you just take your book that you've been reading and simply put it over this little triangle area, and there you go, it's holding your spot. And also what I really love is that it has a spot for your mug, and this one specifically actually has a lip that if you're reading on your Kindle, you can just kind of prop that up there as well. So these are really fun. They are, like I said, online, lots of places, Amazon, Etsy. I haven't really seen them in any stores, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've been shopping. All right, number 11, I think is something that's essential for every book lover, especially a book lover that loves to go book shopping, and that's going to be a tote bag. I have one here that was specifically from a Book of the Month that I absolutely love. This is not a sponsored video, but if Book of the Month wants to sponsor my video, hit a girl up. Tote bags, you can never go wrong with a tote bag. You need it for when you go book shopping, when you go grocery shopping, when you just need to put random stuff in a bag, tote bags are the thing. And again, this is something that you could fill up with other bookish goodies that they would also really appreciate. So if you can find a tote bag that maybe represents their reading style or maybe something from a specific fandom, that's going to make it all the more special. But either way, you can never go wrong with a tote bag. So number 12 is something that's very simple, but I think is really interesting and I've been using lately and I actually really enjoy it. So I like to do a lot of reading at night, on the couch or in bed, and my hands get tired as my brain gets tired, and I, without fail, drop my book on my face. Always happens. So I have recently been gifted this little knick-knack that I think any book lover could really enjoy, and it's another practical one, and that's going to be, I guess, what we call like a thumb saver. I don't really know, but this is something that is going to help you kind of stabilize while you're holding your book. So basically how it works, they have their book open, they're reading, you just place this within the spine and feed your thumb through that spot, and it helps just have a very stable hold on your book, especially when you're laying down. It's just something so simple but has really given a lot of stability, and I really love this, so I highly recommend. This is something that was actually handmade by a friend, but I have seen them all over online, especially at Etsy, so I will look and see about maybe a shop that I can recommend and link it down below. Again, a nice stocking stuffer or a book sleeve tote bag goodie stuffer as well. All right, number 13 is something that I think you can still accomplish depending on when you're watching this video, but when it comes out, I think you could probably still get it in time for your big gift giving day, and that is finding some gifts that are very specific to some of the fandoms that your book lover might be interested in. And this is when I really say look at small businesses, look at Etsy's, look at lots of more customizable websites, and look for licensed dealers. So you can go online and just search up the fandom that they're interested in. So maybe they are a huge Sarah J. Maas fan, like an ACOTAR fan. If you just go into those sites and just search that, you're gonna come up with so many just different knickknacks that are associated with that fandom or book series. It could be something as simple as just a little knickknack that represents something from that book series. So I have the Archeron sisters dresser from the book that's described and actually has the first 3 books of ACOTAR on it. I absolutely love this. It sits on my bookshelf. It's absolutely adorable. You could get crafty and make this yourself, but if you don't have the time or you're kind of limited in that ability like I may be, you could definitely find these online. Another customizable thing that is associated with some fandoms could be something simple like book earrings. These can be made very quickly by yourself. I mean, you just print out the picture, get some foam board, some super glue, and some earring hooks. My friends and I actually made these not too long ago at our own Christmas party, but these are actually really fun and easy to do, and you could even find some of your book lovers' favorite books to make book earrings with. To die for. Absolutely cute. Love it. And it's just foam board. It's just foam board. So those are some things that you could get that are associated with specific fandoms that I think your book lover or you would really appreciate. So maybe it's a little late in the season and you're scrambling to get a gift, and maybe you don't have time to go out shopping and wrap a present, or it's a little late to be ordering online in order for them to get to you in time. Number 14 is something that I think that you could do that's very quick, very easy, and it's actually a gift that can last a very long time, and that is gifting a bookish subscription box. So there's lots of bookish boxes out there that you could set up for them, have them shipped to their house, but also very easily Book of the Month has a gift giving option. So this is not a sponsored video. Again, if Book of the Month wants to sponsor my video, I'd be more than happy to collab. But Book of the Month does offer a gift-giving option. I think you can get like a couple months up to a whole year's worth of subscriptions for your book lover. And so each month they can pick out their book and be really excited. So it's not than just, hey, here's a gift for one day. It actually could last quite a bit of time, and each time they get their book, they can think about how thoughtful of a gift that it actually was. Okay, so we are down to our final gift giving idea, and that is number 15, creating a blind date with a book. This kind of comes full circle to our first idea of just giving a book to your book loving friend, family, whoever you are gifting to. But I think that taking it a step further and creating something fun and interactive with the book that you're gifting is something that they could actually really appreciate as well. Pick 1, 2, even 3 books, wrap them up, create just kind of like a little dating profile of the book on the front, and when they're feeling like, I don't know what I want to read, they can go on a mystery date with that book. It's something that you can put a little bit more thought into, that they would really appreciate, and it's something that is just a fun interactive gift for someone special. So as I was putting this list together, what I really realized is that a lot of these gifts can go together hand in hand. Most of them are very affordable and they're small, so you could even create a gift basket. Again, you could fill up a tote, a book sleeve with lots of bookish goodies, and I think the more thought and custom that you put into it, the more that your friend, family, loved one is going to appreciate that gift. I'd love to hear from you down below of any ideas that maybe I don't have, because again, I'm still scrambling to get gifts in time for this season. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all of the things. I hope you're having a wonderful time out there and that your day is full of good moods and good vibes. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!